A pavement preservation and maintenance program protects the considerable investment townships make in roads. James Golden is the founder and CEO of Pavement Management Group, and he works with municipalities throughout Pennsylvania and beyond to maximize investment in pavement and roads. Pavement preservation and management can be as basic or as thorough as townships would like, but getting started is the key to protecting that investment and extending the life of pavement.
Just taking a look at pavement management first, it's kind of your first stage, if you will, of gathering information, data, roadway condition assessments to help guide that narrative of where are these opportunities. So when you look at, I'll call it like the funnel of pavement preservation, you kind of start from the top and work your way down. We approach this from a position of condition. So think of a 0 to 100 scale, a grading scale. Roadways towards that top there in that excellent, good, and fair condition, those are your real areas of opportunity for pavement preservation activities. Things along the lines of your chip and seals, your micro surfacing, your cape seals, a little beefier of a treatment in those fair condition roadways. Then up there at the top, you've got your rejuvenating fog seals, your scrub seals, your rejuvenators, those types of things. So definitely an influx of interest, which we love to see, because that's what it's all about. It's kind of maximizing those funding dollars, wherever they're coming from, to extend pavement life.
Extending the life of pavement begins soon after the road is paved.
Townships that are actually performing these top curve, that's what we call them, top curve treatments early on, as early as right after the paver, to be honest with you. That's your best area of opportunity to extend that pavement life. When you follow that type of schedule for roadways, you can absolutely expect to see a 30-year life cycle for a roadway.
Video can play a helpful role in evaluating conditions and preparing for preservation and maintenance projects.
So in this day and age, this is what I call more of a modern approach to pavement management, and companies like Pavement Management Group and several others provide a similar type of experience. So this isn't just something you can only shop and buy at Pavement Management Group. That's the good news. There's options in the marketplace. Options are great for everyone. But what you're looking at right out the gate is you're seeing, in this case, a village, about the size of a decent sized township. You're seeing all of the roadways that are under their maintenance and repair jurisdiction, right? That's important as well. If you're a township, you don't necessarily care about the county roads coming through your township or the state routes that are involved because they're not under your maintenance. You're not applying a budget to those, are you? So you want to focus on your roadways first. We always harp on creating that foundation, which is the inventory. It's very important. That gets lost in translation sometimes in these pavement management programs and solutions. You're also seeing wherever I click in our solution, we're capturing high definition video. I love video. It's more powerful than images. So that's why we did that. We brought video on board in the company in 2017. And the video is geolocated. So think of triage. If Chris lives at a specific address, I can type in that address, go right to that location, click, and I can see exactly that thumbnail of where I asked or where I clicked. And then when you maximize the screen, you're already starting to see, hopefully, why we're classifying this as a rehabilitation. So you're seeing the alligator cracking, it's medium severity, those types of things. But then you can click play. And it's just like, you got some ruts in here. You got a wide variety of distresses happening in this pavement section. But it allows you to get eyes on that full pavement section with full high definition. And it's kind of just streaming to your desktop, if you will. At any given time, you can kind of stop and pause the video like so. You can kind of fast forward or rewind like the Blockbuster days, kind of get eyes like, oh, wow, we've got some patching that's looking like it's starting to fail. What's really great about this stuff is you can tell, like, these used to be potholes, didn't they? Right here. You can see they had a patching event. That patching looking like it's starting to fail. I know this assessment was done over a year ago. I'd be shocked if this patching has held up, right? So that's how you can use the power of video with the assessments to get eyes on and ears basically on what's happening out there in your pavement sections. So you always have eyes on what's happening, regardless of what type of deliverable you're in. We feel that's important. Our clients feel that's important. And I think these are the types of elements that townships need to be successful in moving forward.